Taking my wife through the hardest Hyrox workout. I forgot what year it was then.
2024, baby.
2024, going to be taking Hyrox a lot more seriously. So I'm going to take my wife through one of the hardest Hyrox workouts. Lucy's already qualified for Worlds anyway, so it's not like she doesn't know what's going on. So in this workout, she's either gonna like show who's boss or she's gonna be humbled.
I think any Hyrox workout humbles me though. I don't think people realise how hard it is.
Can't do too much running at the moment because I've got a few niggles, cough, etc. So a lot of the conditioning I'm doing is just on the eggs, take away fatigue. But the hard thing is the paces. Like, I don't know how familiar you might be with the paces, but like for the ski and the row, being fatigued, going round after round, we've got to hold a 1:42 pace, 500 meters on the ski and the row for 60 seconds on and off, which is quite hard.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to hold that. I'd do that literally in competition. I'd do that maybe.
In retrospect to like woman, man, woman,
Male,
you're
female.
without performing in terms of like on a level of like your competition in your category.
He's basically just trying to say I'm
But we are taking serious, yeah. So this is why I've got a coach. I'm doing Malaga in 3 or 4 weeks, Berlin. The week after I've got London, and then me and Lucy doing 1 October, which is what we're training for now, isn't it?
I'm actually training for a few things at the moment, but my running is fucking solid, so
Let's do it.
the running is great.
Oh, tight. So I don't really do that much warm-up stuff, which is probably part of the reason why I'm always injured. But in terms of this kind of thing, just like kind of stretch anything where I've got a couple of niggles, and then what I try and do is just get my heart rate up, which is one of the biggest things that I think people fail to do either before a Hyrox or before a quite intense workout like this, is make sure that you're getting your heart rate up to around where you need to be, so you're not shocked when you go into the workout itself, which is what we're going to be doing now.
We do always have like weird little niggles. And it's just about looking after them, isn't it? Because I think people are a little bit naive. If you're doing a lot of volume and a lot of things, you have to be always doing rehab. Like, not just when you're injured, not just when you're niggled. We don't actually tend to train together.
This is one of my most
often.
intense stretches.
And that is actually quite a good stretch. I wouldn't do that though in this space.
Why?
Do you think I'll be alpha?
In what?
When we compete?
No.
I do. I really do.
I will be wearing the pants.
No, I think I wear the pants.
No. Workout is going to be 4 rounds, and it's all in minutes. So we've got ski erg. A lot of it's basically conditioning stuff with the erg. So it's ski erg for 60 seconds, keeping a 1:42 pace at 500 meters. And then we go into a row for 60 seconds at the same pace. Then we've got a dumbbell clean and press for 60 seconds. Then we go back into erg, into row for 60 seconds. Then into dumbbell renegade row, which I'm going to use the same weight for the clean and press. Back into another ski and row, and then we finish with a plank for 60 seconds, and we cycle through that 4 times. So it's just a lot of non-stop working and repetition. We do the 4 rounds, take a quick rest, and then I've got a 10-minute max row, 10-minute max ski, which is basically just practicing us being absolutely tanked at the end of a Hyrox and still having to put it in.
I have already trained upper body today, so yeah, I will throw that one in there because he's gonna think he's faster and better when actually body weight to body weight, we all fucking know. That's all I have to say, Kieran.
So we paused after the first round. Managed to keep all the pace okay. I find the rower okay. skis where my pace is terrible.
Yeah, honestly, even though ski is the first one, any skiing a work, I need to work on ski because I find it so hard. Like that was all right. For me, I was holding what pace I
think
need
because
to hold.
we're bigger though as well. Row is easy, like use the power and lean into.
I mean, even at ski as well though, but I just get really gassed out really quick, whereas row I can kind of steady myself. Yeah. Like I can like comfortably pull 145 to 147.
Go, round two, round two.
Can't wait to do more sessions like that together. I'll show you up.
You can show me up. What pace are we going at? 150 we're going?
No.
Yeah.
149 on the ski, felt tired. My row was like 145, it feels so much easier than the ski.
Because you can use your legs on a row though.
I think also we are quite, I just need to work on the ski.
Tips for the ski, you're going into it. I always used to like do, and you see a lot of people do it in Hyrox, not to criticise, but I used to do this. Like real short pulls, but quick. Now I get bigger, longer pulls, because I remember we went to a seminar with Hunter and he was talking about how he doesn't like really count calories or pace. He's more so count like how many strokes am I going to get in this 1,000 meters. And if you can pull those strokes per 1,000 meters down, it means you become more efficient with your strokes. So focus on big, strong pulls. Don't go straight back into like the wheel spin a little bit on the row. I like try and imagine that you're shooting your hips back first, like a leg press into a row, and you get way more power through the row as well. So they're two of the things I've been working on. I'm more so working on form. You'll get a lot more out of Hyrox rather than going balls to the wall. If you just focus on how can I make my pulls and my eggs more efficient.
Hyrox tips, work on your running into the stations, because even if you can run, you can do strength stuff, putting them together it is really hard. It's like going into the sleds or the ski and you're gassed out and you can't breathe, and then try and drop your heart rate. So it's actually practicing your weaknesses in your sessions and doing more than what you're actually doing in competition. So if you're doing singles, practice more than 1,000 row at a time, 1,000 ski. If you're doing doubles, you should be doing 1,000 ski, 1,000 row. And always practice heavier than competition weight.
Don't walk rock zones.
Yeah, run in the rock zones if you can, which is the bit between the stations and the run. Don't get a penalty because it will really fuck you over, so definitely go in the in and out.
For me, I'm trying to lose muscle and lose weight, which is part of this journey. I'm now down 6 pounds since we started, but for other people that might want to hold muscle whilst they're doing Hyrox, how can people hold muscle whilst increasing aerobic base and getting better at Hyrox and better running?
One of the, honestly, the biggest things is what you're actually eating on a day-to-day basis in terms of how much protein are you having, how many calories you're having. If you're looking to maintain muscle, if not build, and also compete at Hyrox and run, you simply can't be in a deficit. You just can't, you won't have the energy you need for the session. So I think when you're doing more performance stuff, which is what Hyrox and running is, you need to be at least at maintenance or in a slight surplus, and definitely hitting your protein. So really focus on that, and also your recovery is massive because your volume is going to probably increase. So sleep well, get off your phone before bed, do things that make you feel good, hydration with a My Coach bottle.
It's surprising like how little weight training you can do and still maintain. I'm doing weight training once per week at the moment.
I mean, yeah, mine are never like bodybuilding sessions now. I had upper this morning, but it was like functional. Like it had like pull-ups and ergs in, and
how did you find that?
That was hard.
Yeah, but I've now got Lucy's got to go. I've got a 10-minute max game, a 10-minute max row. Again, practicing those hard ergs for 10 minutes whilst being fucked. But if you're looking for like either advanced or beginner Hyrox program, and you've got something coming up this year, so Lucy's program, Meg's program, and Jake's program on the app, you can sign up to that. I'll leave a link below to 7-day free trial if you want to go one of the Hyrox programs. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for some of those upcoming events. Me and Lucy will be there. Me and Lucy will be doing doubles in October. Don't forget to sub and like the video. And if you've got any questions, Hyrox based or whatever for me and Lucy, drop them below.